Hello everyone, and I got an email from the YouTube user Max. I'm just gonna call him Max because I can't pronounce your last name. Sorry there, buddy. But he asked, he noticed I had the Canon Vixia HF S10 and wanted to know uh, the image quality I use to upload. He really likes, so he wants to see how I export the video. Um, I already explained to him I use like the best settings on the camera, and I manually tune the white balance to the room because I don't really like the auto white balance on it, and I use the max frames per second and all that, so that's all maxed out. So I'm going to show him, I don't know what computer he uses, but I'm guessing a Mac, but you can use this way of exporting in Final Cut Express and Final Cut Pro. So you have your project down here, which this is what I was working on a couple months back. It was a family reunion video I made, and you would go up to File, Export, and then it'll give you options to export different ways. Now, if you're uploading it for YouTube, up to the best way to export it is using QuickTime Conversion. If you were to, let's say, burn a DVD or something, you would have to go just regular QuickTime. Using QuickTime Conversion, we'll click that. And since I've already exported this, I'm not going to go through the whole process because that'll take up time and precious hard drive space, which if you're going to edit and use a HD camera, I suggest investing in an external hard drive. I have a couple of them, which this one I named Final Cut Disc because I use everything Final Cut related for this disc. And then you would name your movie or your video and select where you want to save it to. And then down here it says the format and use. Don't touch these. Go to options and size, which are the dimensions of the video, which is automatically going to send it to like a not an HD quality setting. So you want to go into size and go up here to dimensions, and you can choose all these different types of dimensions. If you're wanting to go upload in HD, you can choose 1920 by 1080. I usually choose 1280 by 720, which is 720p on YouTube, because a HD video file from this camera over 4 to 5 minutes is going to be the end result after you compress it and everything is going to be way over 2 gigabytes in 1080p. So I usually go to 720p so I can make a 7-minute or an 8-minute or a 10-minute video. So we'll go 720p. Okay. And you can change the sound settings to make the sound better. Prepare for internet streaming, which is obviously what YouTube does. So I usually keep it on the fast start, which means when you first load the video, the first maybe minute to 30 seconds will load faster, and I'm just going to cancel that because I do not feel like going through that process right now. Now the other way of doing this would be in, where is it? Right here, iMovie. Alright, now in iMovie, I haven't used iMovie in a while, so bear with me if I forget some stuff, but you want to go to Share, I believe, once you have your project, export using QuickTime, again for YouTube, and you would want to export the movie file. You can select different ones such as AVI, Apple TV, DV. You can make it even for the iPhone or the iPod, really small size. But I like using Move to QuickTime Movie. And then options, and then you can select your size again, which 720p, 1080p, I like the 720 like I stated before. Okay. And again, internet streaming, fast start. So basically, QuickTime is a really useful video file for the Mac because it uses H.264 for the compression, and I mean it's just really good quality at okay file sizes. I mean they're not outrageously huge. Usually when I upload in 720p, it's anywhere between 1.5 gigs. Yeah, it's usually like 1 gig to 1.5 gigs files. If I go in 1080p, obviously I can't reach that 2 gigabyte cap, so I try to keep it at 4 minutes or so. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully this helps you out, and yeah, I'd like to see you make your own videos. All right, bye.